Zohran Mamdani just won the mayoral election, so let's get into what the people think, and then we're going to cover it with articles and everything else.
We're at the Zohran Mamdani rally. It was your donuts, but now that we got the win, it's all of our donuts. Are you guys hot girls for Zoran?
Yeah, of course they are.
You know what I mean? There's so much money in New York, and now it's our money.
Yeah. Exactly.
Is that communist red?
No, it's Democratic Socialist red apparently,
Okay.
but MAGA red, I don't know, mate.
Do you feel confident in me as the new police force?
You know what? I like your hat, so yes.
Oh, thank you so much. I'll take good care of you then.
You can be all the cops. I love it.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. Are we paying rent tomorrow?
No.
No more rent.
You remember this guy, right? You remember him from that other video we did?
No, I don't.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, the one
No more
overseas? Yeah. Is that the overseas? Is that what we're saying now?
Yeah.
rent.
Yeah, we want to like free everything. So, and the benefit they give like train, bus, and also
Finally free.
finally free, yes.
Yes, let's go.
I love how the police, they walked all the way down the street. Now they know what's up.
Yeah, they know. They
You know
know.
what I mean?
Listen, we did it.
You know what I mean?
We did
No more
it.
guns. Mental health experts with clipboards to help people in need.
Yeah.
I have a cafe and
All right, let's get into some of the articles and stuff, bro.
So they're trying to say he's a communist, right? I've seen articles where they say he's an Islamic communist. He's a Muslim communist.
An oxymoron.
He's a Muslim socialist. As somebody whose family fought against communism, my great-grandfather was a Muslim who prayed 5 times a day in the mountains of Tripolia and fought against the communists with everything he had. And on behalf of everyone that ever lost their lives and their family to communists, we all know that in communism, there's no such thing as faith. You cannot be a faith and support communism. Just so you know, for those of you that are stupid, that he's a Muslim communist. He's a Muslim communist. It's so simple that even ChatGPT will tell you. Can you be a Muslim and support communism? Or does Islam support communism?
Does Islam support communism?
Islam in its pure form does not support communism. Communism includes core principles that contradict Islam. Atheism and rejection of religion. Marxist communism teaches that religion is harmful and must be removed. So how can he be a Muslim communist? You f***ing clowns. You inbreds, you morons that know nothing about life, history, simple definitions of words. You cannot be a communist and be a Muslim. My people were under communism for 40 years. If they found a Quran in the house, they blew your brains out. They shut every mosque and church down. No one was allowed to practice their religion. You fools. You clowns. But they push the stories and everyone's like this. Oh, it tastes good. Oh, they set up the false flag. Oh, yeah. It's all good.
Sharia,
Okay. But maybe communists are supporting him. You see? That's the difference. Islam is built on belief in God, revelation, prophecy, and worship. Islam recognizes private property as a God-given right. Sounds like American law. Oh, shit, but no, that's Sharia. No.
Oh, you're
my
cooking
God.
crazy.
Oh, my. Oh, wait. We have a right to God-given property to defend ourselves? What does that sound like?
Sounds like the Constitution.
No.
Can't be.
No.
It can't be.
No, wait. Sharia supports the Constitution? No. Wait, there's no compulsion in religion. You can't force people into...
Wait, but Beck...
Wait, what does that sound like? Wait.
You can't criticize
Are you
Jesus.
telling me that, judge by jury is really a Muslim? A trial of your peers? Because in Christian Europe, it was the king. Chop his head off. Wait. A jury of my peers get to decide? Wait, what is that? No, it can't be Sharia law. No. There's a constitution. Wait. This doesn't make sense. They told me that Sharia is against American. How does... Wait, they said American law.
Guess what?
Sharia. Wait, malfunction.
There's one thing about Sharia, though. Something that you can't criticize with free speech. Jesus Christ, bro! You can't talk smack about Jesus and the Virgin Mary.
Historically, communist systems led to state control of wealth and oppression, including suppression of Islamic practice. Because of these, Islam and communism as a full belief system cannot in any shape or form be combined. The fact he believes in that means another point of why he does not speak for the Muslims. Now he can go hold up his rainbow flag and he can dance to YMCA, but he don't represent this faith.
How could you say, though, that he's a jihadist? You guys know what I'm saying?
Bro.
And that he wants to bring Sharia.
Bro, he's supported.
He wants to cover every woman, and his own wife doesn't even cover her.
Backed by godless people that don't believe in God. Soros is an open atheist, bro, which is usually a what? A commie.
What are your thoughts on Zoran winning?
You know when they say you just don't like someone's energy, their face? You could just tell. There's nothing Muslim about this guy. Not a damn thing about it. Nothing. Zero. Let me give you a reminder, okay?
Bismillah. Again, it's not shocking that Muslims
This is the video you pulled?
The victory of joining hands with a system that is bound to fight Muslims. Now, alhamdulillah, no doubt. It's great when Muslims get ahead and Muslims achieve things, even living in the West. No doubt, put that down. But a person is defined not by numbers, not by claiming that I am Muslim. My parents are from Gujarat and this and that. No. It is defined by what you do and who you rub shoulders with.
I agree.
And in politics, you are going to get dirty.
And who is he rubbing shoulders with? Top Mamdani transition leader was heavily influenced by Soros network during the Biden administration. Let's read this article now. Just hours after railing against Democratic Party establishment in his victory speech, New York City Mayor-elect Zohran Mamdani hired an all-female transition team full of veterans from the former administrations of Michael Bloomberg, Eric Adams, Bill de Blasio, and Joe Biden. So what does that tell you? The same people that were running New York are still running New York. I can't mention certain people's names. There's one guy that's one of the most powerful. They call him the kingmaker. Kingmakers are people that are very powerful lobbyists. Literally, they're the ones that decide who's going to be mayor next. And you could tell by their cabinet who they're really for and what type of ideological messaging they're going to push on the masses. Okay, this guy is surrounded by the same people that have been destroying New York for the last 40 years. He didn't just appear out of nowhere and get millions and millions and millions of dollars from college students who are broke to begin with. George Soros backs this guy. George Soros is the one teaching your kids chop the wee-wee off, do this off. When I tell you that we're in danger, my fear, this guy, and we've said it multiple times, we're going to say it again because it's on the record. This guy is being used for some type of possible black swan event. Then they're going to say the Muslims took control of the city. Look what happened. Something catastrophic, God forbid, happens while this guy's in power. They're going to round all of you up across the country and throw you in camps like the Japanese. Look at his buddy. There he is, Soros' son. The people that funded all the movements, the BLM, the Antifa, the put this shit inside your body. Your kids should choose their gender when they're 5 years old. They don't even know what a wee-wee or a vagina is. That's who you guys are cheering for. You're clapping. Yeah.
And the thing is,
the people who pay for the parades in countries that never had parades before, like Kosovo, like Albania, a population that doesn't even have that type of demographic like New York City where they're rubbing rainbows. That's where the money's coming from. The same puppet on both sides to deceive you. And you sit here cheering. Because most of you are suckers, bro. You read a few headlines and you think you know someone, some stranger that came out of nowhere. He reads a few verses of the book and he's a believer. 2 nights before he's elected, he's in one of the clubs with them. Forbidden in our religion.
Dude's getting in.
Forbidden in Christianity.
Like this.
Forbidden. An abomination in God's books. What else more you want to know?
And the other thing too.
Controlled opposition. They have, look at the people on his cabinet. Please read the rest. You read the rest of the article.
Before we get back into the article, I was going to say, it's not even like Mamdani needs to be in on whatever's going to happen.
He's in on it.
You think he is in on
100%.
I wouldn't say 100%.
Well, yeah, they might use him.
Yeah.
They can make him a scapegoat. Yeah.
That's the point, though, is that he could be a perfect scapegoat so that if something, like I'm talking about 7, 11 levels. Okay.
God help us, bro. My God, I haven't been this nervous since after September.
We're out. That's what we got to say. We're out of New York,
We've made intention.
bro.
Please, God, get us out of here, bro.
Please,
God, get us out of here.
If you think that everyone in this country can be pointing and saying, it's them, and something isn't going to happen.
Alley-oop.
They're straight alley-ooping it.
They are preparing, bro.
They are alley-ooping.
This is going to age well, unfortunately.
The false flag, and it will be blamed on Muslims and Islam. And we're going to cover a segment later on. If you're watching this on YouTube, it's another video with the Crusades are trending. It's like they're just begging for a reason.
Pushing the narration.
To wipe out Muslims.
They have a quote-unquote believer in power in New York City. They're calling it the New York City Caliphate.
Now
they're pushing it in the media, and then it just takes one match, and it's over, bro.
Now, what's funny is all the Islamophobes, they're out here saying how this is going to become some big Sharia America. The Statue of Liberty is going to be wearing a burqa. Your wife won't be able to leave the house. And then us as believers of the right path, we're saying you're not following it even close to enough.
Not even a little.
I mean, like,
I would rather be under a Christian, bro. A practicing Christian who abides by the Bible, not this rainbow shit. Christian in that seat than Zohran Mamdani, bro.
facts.
I would rather have a Christian who's actually following Christianity, if there's such a thing, who believes in the tenements of God and marriage and family, than this guy. This guy couldn't be further from any of our religions, bro. There's another speech.
I'm just saying, like, how could you see this and think that New York is going to go like this?
Bro.
New York's going to go up. It's coming back.
No,
like, bro.
We're done. We are done. And if we can't call out the fake people in our own community, then what gives us the right to call out the hypocrites in the other communities? That's all I got to say.
So as white American Muslim boys, pale as a ghost, we're dipping. We're out of New York.
Not in our name. Not in our name. Mamdani's not in our name.
I don't want to be within 100 miles of this place when whatever goes down is about to go down. And for those of you that don't know, the geographical location of New York City, Manhattan is an island. What is there? 7 places on Manhattan where you can actually leave. There's a few bridges and a few tunnels. So God forbid something happens, you got to jump in the river and literally float down.
I went through hell to get off of the island when the
What happened when on 7-Eleven,
they shut down all the roads, highways for 2 weeks.
You see the Twin Towers blown up and you have to leave. How did it go? Quick summary.
Not good.
You have to walk over a bridge.
I walked, which we're lucky we even got to walk over at that point because they didn't let cars drive anymore.
You ever seen Batman when they have guys like this on the bridges?
Yeah.
You can't. Yeah, no, you can't come.
Listen, the bottom line is this. This is not good, bro. I'm telling you. I know. Remember, there's a thin line between being a genius and an idiot. We're going to see if Funk's an idiot. A lot of you don't know him. He's been a long time, bro. A lot of you from 2018, 2019, you know. We're in trouble, bro. They keep pushing the anti-Muslim shit. You put this guy in the crown of because that's like the empire, right? The crown city of the entire country.
Yeah.
The symbol of all of Western civilization. You think because he says openly, I don't support what's going on in the Middle East, I don't care. He has to say that shit if he's controlled op. I'm against what's going on in the Middle East and I would arrest this guy if he came to America, and then there's a false flag. It doesn't matter what he said. All the headlines are going to say is under a Muslim mayor, this is what happened. It does not matter what he says to you to get into office. Stupid. They give you the low-hanging fruit. I don't live in the Middle East. I live in New York. I'm worried about New York. You should be voting about based where you live. How can you as a Muslim support someone that's going to push for your kids to change their gender, marry a man if they want to? That's what he endorses. And that's just one point. There's many more points. Let's get back to the article.
Wait, Sneeko's in chat. He said,
bro, we are in trouble. Bring Sneeko on, dogs. We're in trouble, dude. This guy's there to plant the false flag.
Sneeko said, bro did not care about that strike.
Shit.
What are you going to do, bro? Go out swinging.
No, I mean, what can we talk about? Should we talk about sports? I mean, shit, bro.
Tom Brady is no, Sneeko doesn't give a shit. He's out here swinging.
You're the one that inspired us. Don't be scared. It doesn't matter if they ban you. They can't stop you. We're trying to follow you. You gave us some bravery, bro. Courage is courageous, Sneeko.
Can you make this thing bigger?
That's what your girl said, bro. Here, let's go.
Yeah.
Among those that... Can I finish this, Bill? This is important.
You go.
Among those transition team members is Lina Khan, the former Federal Trade Commission chairperson under Joe Biden. When Lina Khan was chair, the FTC faced accusations from Republicans of eroding agency independence and bipartisanship, collaborating with foreign regulators to undermine U.S. companies, politicizing antitrust enforcement, and unlawful rulemaking. Among those accusations were claims that Khan was sidelining career staff in favor of fresh blood, funded by liberal billionaires like George Soros and Pierre Omidyar, while simultaneously pushing a strong antitrust enforcement agenda supported by those groups. Mamdani's decision to tap Khan as one of 4 co-chairs of his transition team came just hours after he slammed unaccountable elected officials for being more concerned about enriching themselves than fostering the public's trust. Mamdani's appointment of Khan puts that pledge under the spotlight, considering she has been accused of using her position to benefit allies.
Yo, can you do your radio voice? Can you not sound like a robot?
Bro,
sound a little bit.
The bottom line is, bro, you got the same of what you always got. The same establishment is in control of New York City.
You get the shit end of the
stick. And we are in trouble, bro. And our greatest fear is they pull something off and blame it on the Muslims under this asshole's watch. God help you guys. Keep cheering for him. He's good. Bro, this guy, Soros, has funded more of kids chopping their things off and taking babies out of the womb. And are you serious, bro? He's hijacked countries, their currencies. Like, bro.
The only thing
he's from the same group that he claims to be against. From the same group that I will arrest the guy. Funny, bro. You guys can't do any research, I guess. You can't. I guess we got to do all the homework for you, bro. This will age well, unfortunately.
And you know what else? You know how he wants to tax the rich even more?
But God knows best. Good.
One of his big points is how people, if you make over $1 million, we're only going to tax you. We're going to tax them more. We're already getting taxed 40% of our income in New York City. You think that more taxes is the solution? Where is this money going? There is revolutions over no taxation without representation. Where is our 40% going? Why every time we need to drive through a tunnel or go over a bridge, you have to pay $20?
It's more than that. It's more than that.
What is it now?
It's 17 or whatever plus 9. 26 just to get into
$26 to go through a freaking tunnel. And you're telling me
that we paid for.
You're telling me now the people that actually make money, they need to pay more in taxes? More. Are you kidding me, bro? We need to destroy interest in society. We need to rebuild. That's the only way America's actually going to survive, is rebuilding, if we're going to be honest. Because if not, it's inevitably going to
I love
collapse.
how people go, if you speak against the left, that you automatically support Trump. Ban that stupid loser right there.
We don't support Trump either.
At all.
Our point is that if you're still out here going, Donald Trump, can you save me? Zohran Mamdani, can you save me? You're a clown. You're a clown. If you still think these politicians are coming to save the day like they're Superman, they're not, bro.
Yep.
No one's coming to save you.
I'm literally viral for saying...
You gotta grab your balls.
I'm literally viral for saying no one's coming to save us. You guys worship Trump like he's God.
You gotta grab your balls like you've never grabbed them.
Spoke a good game for a while, though.
And you gotta get some money in.
He spoke a good
You
game
gotta
for a
do
while.
something
Once he didn't
to try
give us,
to make it out.
Once he didn't give us the list, bro, it was like if you had any doubts, if you had any hesitations, finished.
Now, I wanted to look at Candace Owens' take on Mamdani winning.
And in the spirit of Charlie Kirk, in case you missed it, we're supposed to think that he would want us to be mad at Tucker Carlson and that he would want us to stop speaking about his murder and to instead unite and to get behind and support what feels like a hostile takeover of his company and his brand and to commit ourselves further to the Republican cause, right? To do everything that we can to make sure that, well, Mamdani, as just one example, does not become the mayor of New York. Well, guess what? It looks like we didn't do that. Looks like the plan maybe failed.
And that's why Cuomo ran. Where the hell have you ever seen someone step out of their party lines? It's not the common. To run when the overwhelming majority of Democrats didn't vote for him. It was to take away any shot that Curtis would have had to win. He was there to back Zoran getting in, not make sure he doesn't get in. He was there to make sure Zoran wins.
It's all a show.
Same team, bro.
It's
same
all
buddies.
a big show.
Same lobby, same everything.
Despite the billionaire bucks that were flowing into the anti-Mamdani campaign, he won pretty handily against Andrew Cuomo, which like 5 minutes ago, the Republican Party was telling us he was unbelievably corrupt.
The fact this guy was even running and he's not in prison or standing for how he handled New York City during 2019. How many of you lost your family members, the elderly that were placed into homes, his scandal that he had? God knows what other levels of corruption, bro. A guy like this, career politician with his father, bro, who was also very powerful, naming bridges and shit after his family. Puta Shivsha, none in that Shivsha, bro.
What is that?
I had to go Albanian on that one, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
Can you translate it or no?
No, it's disgusting, bro. It's like this.
Out to get people to vote for Cuomo somehow again. Bill Ackman almost personally ran against Mamdani, right? At times, he even demanded to have a debate with Mamdani, which I don't understand the context of why Mamdani would be debating Bill Ackman if he's not running against him. Point is, Mamdani won. Okay, Bill gave $1.75 million and Mamdani won, irrespective of the money that was donated against him. Michael Bloomberg also gave money to a Cuomo-affiliated super PAC. He gave $8.3 million to stop Mamdani, and it didn't matter. The Airbnb co-founder, 𝐁𝐞𝐤 gave $3.1 million. It didn't matter. The Tisch family gave $1.2 million. It didn't matter. Still, Mamdani won. Why? Okay, if we're being honest, he probably won during the first mayoral debate. Okay, Just like if I reflect upon 2016, Trump kind of won in the first Republican debate because he was just kind of saying F you to the establishment, and it was pretty apparent. I want you to take a listen to this question. It's shocking, actually.
I mean, that's without a doubt the biggest reason why he got so much
He's
support.
the Trump's left. He's going to run for president if somehow we don't end up in World War III by then.
If you've never seen this, this is a question that was asked to the New York City mayoral candidates about which foreign country they would visit first if they won. So to be clear, the question on its face makes entirely no sense, but this is how it was answered. Take a listen.
The first foreign visit by a mayor of New York is always considered significant. Where would you go first? Right, Ms. Allen?
First visit, I would visit the Holy Land.
Mr. Cuomo?
Given the hostility and the anti-Semitism that has been shown in New York, I would go to Israel.
Mr. Tilson, where would you go?
Yeah, I'd make my 4th trip to Israel, followed by my 5th trip to Ukraine, 2 of our greatest allies fighting on the front lines of the global war on terror.
Mr. Mamdani?
I would stay in New York City. My plans are to address New Yorkers across the 5 boroughs and focus on that.
Mr. Mamdani, can I just jump in? Would you visit Israel as mayor?
I will be doing, as the mayor, I'll be standing up for Jewish New Yorkers, and I'll be meeting them wherever they are across the 5 boroughs, whether that's in their synagogues and temples or at their homes or at the subway platform, because ultimately we need to focus on delivering on
phenomenal
their
answer.
And just yes or no, do you believe in a Jewish state of Israel?
I believe Israel has the right to exist.
As a Jewish state?
As a state with equal rights.
As a state with equal rights. That's a good answer.
Yeah, he laid a trap.
Nothing against. We're not against what he said there at all.
No, actually, phenomenal answering. We covered this before.
Bro, we agree, dude. I made a video called Free America before this was popular to talk about. Like, we've been on this wave, you know? Don't act like we're just hopping on the bandwagon now. We're just hating Mamdani for no reason. We don't even hate Mamdani, bro. We're just telling you guys what's most likely going to happen and that these politicians aren't here to come and save you. That's the big point. Is you need to grab your balls. You need to make more of your life and get it yourself, bro. Because no politician is going to come out there and pull your hand out of struggling and be like, I got you, bro. That's never going to happen. Never going to happen. And just the fact that you could even think, oh, we need to tax the rich even more. We need to take even more money from them. They're already paying 40%, bro. We need to ask, where are our tax dollars going? That's the better question. Why are you paying so much in tolls? Why are you paying so much in taxes? Not, we need to pay more. I don't want anyone to pay more money to the government at all. The state income tax or federal income tax only started less than 100 years ago.
Yeah, it's
100 years ago, they started with charging what? It was like 2% of your income. And since then, we've gotten to the point where we're just getting smashed, bro. We're getting smashed like this. Come on, man. Use your heads.
And people cheering it on. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Yeah, the millionaires, more taxes. They're going to leave. They're going to leave.
I finally understood why so many people, like, just throughout time, like, tyrants rise up. Because people are losers, dude. Losers. They have no self-respect. They love being lied to. They cheer on the people that are lying to them. They sit there and they're just useful idiots, bro. All around. We are screwed, bro.
Now, let me say this, too. We wish nothing but the best for Mamdani.
Yeah.
I hope we're wrong.
I hope we're wrong.
I truly do hope we're wrong. I hope
after seeing who's behind him, though, bro.
I hope there isn't a big false flag where it gets blamed on Muslims and Mamdani, even if it's not necessarily his fault. I hope that doesn't happen, but we're just going to be the only ones out here trying to warn you guys. That's it.
And we've been saying something's coming anyway, even before he won. I'm on record everywhere, bro. I said, this is my fear. They're pushing this, because the only way they have out, the beast that controls the world, everyone's waking up. It's like everyone's getting up, like, everyone's waking up. It's to what? No, not us, even though everybody knows now what's going on. It's these people. And then they make something happen to make everyone forget.
And let me make one more thing clear. We're two guys that sit in a room and talk into a microphone. Come up with your own opinion and your own conclusion. You shouldn't be coming here to listen to what we have to say, and then that's the thought process that you adopt.
Yeah, push back and give a reason why.
Use your brain, bro. This show's just to give you a different perspective. We're two guys.
Carry on the conversation in the Discord.
I'm not out here trying to be this big political authority or telling you what to do with your life. We're just giving our 2 cents on the situation.
The worst case scenario, and we hope for the best.
2 guys with mics. Old boy, young man. That's what we are. So I think that's about it from this segment. Is there anything else that you wanted to talk about here?
I would just say that we're in for radical change. New York City is going to be a very different place. This guy's talking about defunding the police again. Like, bro, you like,
was that real or was that because all right, to be fair, the right also lies about him a lot. And
yeah, they do. Bro, for the record, I'm not right or left.
Yeah, no, I know.
I've made it very, very public. I have no choice. We're screwed. We're done. Cooked.
That's our conclusion, is that we're cooked. This is the conclusion of every video.
I'm out to New York. I'm out of here. And not because it's just Mamdani. Mamdani was just a nail in the coffin because we're finished.
So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe. Make sure to follow our Twitch too, in case anything ever happens on YouTube like it just did, that you're there with us. Join the SunnyFaz Discord so you can always get our updates. The Companions is launching soon. It's going to be absolutely amazing. And that's it from us in this video. See you guys soon.